Hey, good morning. It's Mike Zschunke with Berkshire Hathaway Homes and Shift One Properties in Scottsdale, Arizona. Hope you can hear me. I've got these new earbuds they're called Shocks. Kind of cool. They don't go in your ear. But yeah, I got them for cycling and thought we'd try them out here. Anyway, what are we doing? 8 o'clock snuck up here. Friday morning. Let's see, inventory, multiple listing service is up 241 single-family detached homes. Maricopa County, we're up 210 single-family detached homes for sale. And in Scottsdale, we're up to 1,184 single-family detached homes for sale. That's up 57. That's the highest weekly increase we've had in a year. Still, that number should be about 2,800, 3,000 for a normal market. So we're about 50%, less than 50% of the homes for sale where we need for a good, solid market. But buyers are here. It's been a crazy week. We've got a lot of phone calls, especially this week's coming up, the next couple of weeks, a lot of events in town. So looking for properties, residential, commercial, land, and investment properties. So if you have anything to sell, give us a call. We have a buyer, please. It's just not enough out there. Let's see, Arizona, North American Ban Lines came out and said the Phoenix area was one of the top 5 inbound areas in the whole country. So people are moving here, the tax rates. What did we see? Moving from the Los Angeles area on a $2 million home, you're going to save about $25,000 a year just in property taxes. So got a lot of retirees coming. The luxury market, they don't care what interest rates do as long as their stocks are doing good. So they're about 50% purchases are cash. So there's a lot of cash coming. The M1 money supply, the cash money in your pockets, is an all-time record. So a lot of cash out there. If your home is priced right, it should sell immediately. There's no excuse. It's funny, I was talking to a couple other agents this week and just looking for calling, seeing, hey, do you got anything? I need this, I need that. And everybody's finding there's kind of 2 levels of houses and, commercial on the property. There's those that need to sell and are priced right and sell immediately. And there's those that are just way out there. And we were talking, with such limited inventory, a big part of newer agents especially, their job is to go out and cold call and get listings. And they'll do whatever it takes to get a listing. If a seller says they think their house is worth $3 million, some of these inexperienced agents will say, yeah, we'll list it for you. Well, that doesn't do anybody any good. And, like I said, it takes more than just putting a sign in the property in the front of the yard to sell a house anymore these days. There's plenty of buyers here, but you really got to pick up the phone and make some calls. So it's funny, digging around looking for properties for clients. And, some are just way off target. And I think it's the agents a lot of times that are just too weak and not being truthful with with the sellers. So we spell it out. We'll show you the numbers. We'll tell you what your home is worth. Anybody can buy or sell a house now. We stick with Berkshire because it's a big network, and we've got a lot of people calling Berkshire, calling us, and we've got a big network. We can just throw it out there if we're looking for anything and looking to buy or sell. So anyways, it's funny, Chandler has been the hottest. First, I should say, Cromford report came out. Tina Tambor and Michael Orr, you may have heard me talk about them before. We're moving back into a seller's market just because of low inventory. It's a busy time of year. We got a lot of events coming up. So Chandler has not always, but for the past year or two, Chandler's always been the hottest market in the valley. Well, Fountain Hills finally just passed it. So it's just, again, lack of inventory. And, I get a lot of calls. I see beautiful properties in Fountain Hills. I'm in Scottsdale, but I'm 5 miles from the Fountain Hills border. So we're out there quite a bit. And everybody wants to be by Troon, the Troon golf area. Fountain Hills, I think you get more for your money, and you're actually about 15, 20 minutes closer to the Phoenix airport. So check it out. It's beautiful. It's a nice little town of 16,000 people. It's a great area. So, and you're actually closer to Old Town Scottsdale. You're closer to Phoenix, and you can go right down the Beeline Highway to the airport. I can be to the airport in, I want to say 18 minutes, but that's moving pretty good. So 25 minutes you can be to the airport. So yeah, and also we're noticing some outlying areas. Apache Junction out by the Superstitions is pretty hot, and Tolleson. Actually, we've got, in Tonopah, we've got a possible 40 acres coming on the market out I-10. Just kind of, I don't know if you've noticed, if you're familiar with the area, but they keep building west and they keep building out and out. Well, this property, it's 40 acres just south of I-10. It's a pretty good deal, and eventually, that's just going to get swallowed up in the urban sprawl. So it might be, it's probably going to be in the $300,000 range for 40 acres. I've got to run out there and take a look at it, actually, but could be a good investment for somebody if you're looking. Sit on some land for a while, or build a private compound between here and California. Might be kind of neat. So anyway, if you take out 2020 to 2022, those were crazy markets, cheap interest rates, free money. If you didn't make money in real estate in 20 through 2022, then you didn't know what you're doing. But we're back to a pretty market, back to 2017, 18, 19. We're back to a pretty normal market. We just have low inventory. Excuse me. So you're going to see a low number of transactions. We got to work a little bit harder, which I love doing. I love picking up the phone and having conversations. So commercial, looking for multifamily. You'll see, I read some headlines this morning. Some defaults coming up on some big office buildings. We don't do much of that. That's big hedge fund things, but that's what you'll see in the headlines, and they'll say commercial is coming to a crash. Well, it's not. That's the big $100 million office buildings. Not many people deal in that. I'd love to. That'd be great to get a $100 million, $20 million commission. Okay, I'll take that. But industrial is booming. There's so many companies moving here. I think there's 57 companies the city of Phoenix said they were talking to. Yeah, I think it was 57 companies about moving to the area, and the urban sprawl is just coming. So, it's not going to get any cheaper. We don't have enough. We deal with a lot of car guys and a lot of small industrial stuff. Everybody wants a storage unit, so we do a lot of that. If you have any land or small industrial building, 5 to 10,000, even 20,000 square feet, we'll take it, because somehow we just, like minds think alike, I guess. So, we're into that kind of stuff. And so we're always looking for those properties. So commercial's rolling along. There's the economy's, I don't hate to say it, but the economy's rolling along. There's a lot of money out there. Interesting. I've been calling it I call it a false economy, though, because we had another possible government shutdown yesterday. And along comes the government, just write another check. I don't think that's going to end well. We've got a lot of debt. Debt's never good, but even government debt, but we'll see what that's going to go. But you can't sit on the sidelines. My clients who are buying and selling are doing very well. The ones that are sitting on the sidelines are getting priced out of the market. Brings us to interest rates, 30-year fixed. I saw 6.89% yesterday on the 30-year fixed, back to mid-December or even June, July of 2023 rates. So, there's three big kind of mortgage rate news companies. There's Freddie Mac comes out with a number. It's a 5-day average. So that's a week old. The Federal Reserve comes out with a number, and the Mortgage Bankers Association comes out with a number. You want to see where it is today, because a lot of the news stories they'll pick up they'll say rates are falling. Well, it's very interesting. Davos, there's a big economic worldwide, all the big economists and Jamie Dimon and Ray Dalio, everybody meets in Davos and they talk about the economy, worldwide economy. And they're saying don't be too quick to think that the United States government is going to cut rates. There's no reason. I have a bond trading history, worked at Bank of America, Bridgewater Associates, Had coffee with Ray Dalio every day for a while, and before I moved to Arizona and got into real estate full time, I have that finance background and small business background, and there's really no reason for the Fed to cut rates. So if you'll notice, a couple weeks ago, a lot of the rate cut people were celebrating because we did have a dip in rates. It got a lot of people off the fence, but they're all pretty quiet right now. Back to 6, 8, 9. So I think 6, 7% in mortgage rates. I think that's going to be here a while. Inventory's not going to release itself for a while, because if you're in a 3% mortgage, why would you get out? Why would you trade it in unless you have to? But life does happen. You know, people die. Unfortunately, people die. People get married. People have kids. People get divorced. A lot of reasons. You know, homes come on the market, but the moving up, the moving down, that's slowed down a lot, because it's just comes down, for most people, it comes down to a monthly payment and what can you afford. And you know, if you can't afford to move, you can't afford to move. But we work with a lot of lenders, you know, Jerry Norlander, Art Tallis out in Fountain Hills. Everybody's got Brian Impulski over at Orion. I hope I didn't leave anybody. I didn't want to start naming names, but we refer those out. They've each got their little niche. So it doesn't cost you anything to have a conversation, see what you can do. Give us a call. Let's talk about your financial position. How can we help you? We have that financial background where we can see, you know, there's a lot of programs out there. There's a lot of creative things to do. We just wrote up an offer contract for somebody. They're not quite ready to buy a $1.5 million house. So let's see if we can get you a lease for 3 or 4 months until you want to buy it. You know, agree on a price. It's just that out of the box thinking. That's where we specialize, more private client. But we work everything. Some days we'll be showing a $300,000 condo. Some days we're showing a $5 million strip mall, and someday, or 40 acres of land. So we do a little bit of everything. Real estate's all the same. It's just digging in and knowing what you're talking about, and negotiating. It really comes down to negotiating. So getting your bases covered. So I'm here to serve you and get you where you need to be. I'm going to be in and out of Barrett-Jackson all week. If you're over there, give me a call. Just, love to meet face to face. Just say hello. Meeting some clients. We've got Barrett-Jackson this week, and we've got the golf tournament coming up. And then we've got the Arabian Horse Show, so the horse people are going to be in town. So we've got a busy few weeks. If you live in Arizona, it's kind of that revolving front door. It's great to have guests come in and out from all over the snowy parts. We finally got warmer again. I think it's supposed to be 75 and sunny today. So, yeah, we love it here. Grew up too many cold mornings growing up in the Northeast. So, love playing in the snow. I love skiing and snowmobiling. So, but we love Arizona. So come on out, take a look. Give us a call if you want to go out. Just meet, have coffee, say hello. If we can help you buy or sell anything, we're kind of an open book. So 203-733-5877. It's still a Connecticut number. Have you tried changing the phone number these days? It's linked to a lot of things. So, but we're here in Scottsdale. So give us a call. Love to help you however we can. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Be smart. Be safe. And we'll talk to y'all soon. Thanks again. Bye.